6 o'clock in the morning, and I wanted to talk about Jesus Christ today because I don't talk about him too much as far as just him. I am a Christian. He did die on the cross for us, and he has, the 10 Commandments for us to follow. And I haven't read the 10 Commandments in a while, but I just want to talk about how I used to believe in him since I was young. My mom used to always bring him up, and my mom has Jesus all over the house, and I have tattoos of him, but it's not the same. I started doing Bible studies when I was like 14 around that time, or a little older. I was like 20 maybe, and I learned a lot. I learned how important it was to pray. How it always is important, but that time was like around the time when I was having trouble with my relationships and everything, and jobs and everything. So Jesus does help a lot, as far as when he's around. And I learned a lot, like when the devil's around. It's like you can tell when the devil's around when things aren't going your way, and you keep bumping into things that are dropping things, tipping things over, and you can also tell when there's something wrong with you. I used to always go through the worst times, and every time I prayed, it would always just go away. And my prayers are always go something like, I'm sorry for the sins that I've committed and for those who sinned upon me. And I start asking for forgiveness, and I start naming the list down on in my mind, what I've done wrong. And then I start asking for more blessings, or I thank him for all the blessings, and I start going down the list of all the things that I'm thankful for. And then, and he knows that, he listens to you. You can talk to him however you want, and he listens. And then you have the things that you want to ask for. So, like, you can ask him for anything, and he'll, ask him, you shall receive. And, I think everybody knows it, or doesn't talk about it enough, or I don't talk about it enough. And I'm super grateful for him, man. He's always been there for me, always. I never stopped believing in him. But all these videos that I've done and all this content that I've created, I've never really focused solely just on him. And I felt like he understands that, in the sense of, like, in books, you read books, you see God being thrown in there every now and then. But it's never been, I've never done anything solely just about him. So, I hope he can forgive me about that. And I do go to churches as often as I can, as far as, trying to tie everything in. Now, God says you're not supposed to fix things before going. You're supposed to go, and then he'll fix things, which is the truth. You don't have to dress up first and then go. You just have to go and then be, let him change you. And, and he's never going to judge you or anything like that. He's completely open to anybody who wants to, who has questions for him, and just, he's an amazing person. He performs miracles all the time. To me, the people that I talk to and I'm associated with now is like a miracle by itself. And he likes when you cry for him. He likes when you go to the altar. First thing, when you're the first person there, he likes the people who pay attention, who's always in the front seat. But yeah, it's like He doesn't choose. He's always there for everybody. You know, and I always just ask him for good days, man. Every time I always ask him. I pray for everybody. I pray for even celebrities. I pray for my pastors. I pray for my friends, my mom, my daughter, and everybody. All of my exes. You'd be surprised.